Welcome you to another video. This video is slightly a different video because in previous tutorials I've been teaching you about all the basic tools which are used in Creo, but in this video I'm going to teach you about something different. Yes, you may be quite familiar with injection molds. So from this video, for the next 2 to 3 videos, I'll be teaching you how to design mold cavities for injection molds. So basically in this video I'll just take you to a tour of injection molding workspace which is present in Creo. This is called as Creo Mold in this module. So without any further delay, let's get straight into the video. Before getting into this video, if you are new here or haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button and on the bell icon so that you'll be notified every time a new video goes live. Also, I'm leaving a card here so that you can find my previous
Okay
videos.
friends, let's start this. So as you can see, this is a default workspace in Creo, but before opening it, we have to go to some basics. So if you are in need of designing an injection mold, first point you need to select a working directory. So you can do that by clicking this select working directory and you can select your working directory. Now it is set in my system to documents. So I'm happy with it and I'll keep it as such. But if you are in need of selecting a working directory in which you need to save the files, then just go on and click and you can go on and select the working directory. Once the working directory is selected, click on the new. Here, when you are designing the parts, you must have been familiar with selecting this part and ticking this use default template and giving OK. But here, we are going to design a cavity for injection molded parts. So that comes under manufacturing, right? So click the manufacturing. And here you can see subtypes. So there are a lot of types in manufacturing. One such type is the mold cavity. So all the subtypes are listed by Creo here and we need to select the mold cavity. So it gives a default name. If you are happy with it, go on and click OK. But if you're not happy with it, you can always go and change it. So I'll give it as a sample. Remember to untick this use default template because the default template in Creo is always inches. So it's not metric. Give OK. And similar to the part workspace, it prompts you to select. So this is the default workspace which is in inches, pounds, etc. And this is a metric. So be sure to choose MMNS manufacturing mold and give OK. So this opens the default workspace. This is a workspace in which you're going to design the mold cavity for a mold. So as you can see in a product workspace, you can see the same browser tree here, but with small changes. So this is a right plane, front plane, and top plane. Creo names the top plane quite funnily because this would be basically the parting plane for any kind of object. So parting plane is one from which you can divide the core and cavity. So this is a parting plane. And here you can have a regenerate. Regenerate is something like save as in Excel sheets. So this regenerates your model once and re-updates it whenever there is a change in your model. So similar to the product module, you can see a plane tool which is used to offset the plane, create a data plane, an axis tool to create an axis, a point to create a point. This creates a coordinate system, a whole new coordinate system. So we will be using this when designing it. So we'll go that in a later part of another video. So this is a sketch workspace. Sketch workspace is simple. So you can click it and you can go and select the plane as you did in product and you can click on sketch and it gets oriented. So sketching is simple. So it's similar. So I get it out and I'll go to the default view. So this one is a reference model. These tools are very important tools in mold designing molds because this reference model is a model for which we are going to design a mold cavity, and this workpiece is a model, the cavity itself. So we'll be dealing it in detail later in another video. So just learn to know about it. That's it. And here, this shrinkage. You all know that mold cavities are made for injection molded plastic parts. Plastic parts always shrinks, right? So since it comes at a higher temperature and nominally when it cools down, due to the thermal resistance, it automatically shrinks. So when designing the mold cavity itself, you'll be giving some factor of shrinkage. So that we can give using here. You can use a shrink by scale or a shrink by dimension. We'll be dealing with all these tools also. And this is a basic pattern of like what we discussed in our product video. So I've already made a video in patterns in the normal product workspace. If you have not yet seen this, I leave a card here. You can go and watch it. So this is a pull direction. I'll come to it later. This parting surfaces. So these everything will be designing it, will be using it, and will be doing it only when we are designing the parts. So now just learn that these tools are here. So this is a parting surface toolbar, and this is a volume split tool, and this is a mold component. So here we split the mold into two cavities using this, and this is a sample molding. And these production features are something like a mold always needs cooling system because high temperature plastics are injected into it. So in that case, the water line can be designed using this toolbar. And as in sandcasting, molds also has a runner, screw holes, vent holes, etc. So for that, when designing a runner, we can use these toolbars. So this is used for mold analysis. This is a mold analysis toolbar. You also have a separate analysis here, which has a general analysis, mass properties, shortness, thickness of the mold. This is used for just measuring the distance, angle, diameter, etc. And these are draft analysis. We'll be more using this draft analysis often because draft is an important part when designing a cavity in a mold cavities. So these are tolerance analysis. So these are some other toolbars. These are annotate toolbars. When you want to annotate your models, you can use these toolbars and you can annotate it. I'll have a separate video on everything. So this is on rendering. So I'll also make a video on rendering the product workspace. But first, let's know that this is a rendering workspace in Creo. So Creo Mold also features a rendering workspace where you can give different colors to different parts of the cope and cavity. So these are the bill of materials toolbar and tools which you can find model information, feature information, etc. So in this you can just have an exploded view using this toolbar and you can manage the views. You can zoom out, you can pan zoom, you can pan it, you can zoom in. So you can do it everything. So this is zooming in. So I'll just reorient it into the default workspace. So these are the tools which we are available in Mold toolbar. And as you can see here, I told I'll come to the pull direction later. You can see the pull direction here also. So you can turn it on and off by using this pull direction display icon. So this is basically the direction in which you are going to separate the two mold cavities once the plastic has been injected and settled. So this direction plays an important part because when giving drafts, we'll be giving drafts with this respect. So the pull direction plays a major role there. So this concludes this video. This is a short introduction on the Creo Mold workspace. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or if you have any queries, don't feel to subscribe. Don't feel to ask it in the comments box. Also do subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Do give a like. Also share this with your friends. Hope to see you in another video. Thank you.